what's happening? It's your man Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolate. We live. It's been a minute. All right, so
that name every time, man.
So, I just want to go live, so I just, we'll talk to the folks, and so I hit up my man Willis. What's good with you, brother?
And not much, man. Working, more working.
No doubt about it. So, man, I'll just, I've been enjoying the summer. Sitting back a little bit, watching what's going on. And I was like, dang, what is going on out here? So I said, man, I want to talk about it. I want to talk a little something about what's going on out here in the interwebs. What's up, Erica? That's my girl. Well, I said, hey, hold on. I'm gonna put a link in there. Hey, I'm gonna put a link in there, Erica, and get you in here. Come on in here. Mm-hmm. But so it's been a bunch of stuff going on.
A lot.
And so I said, well, let's go talk about it and see what my boy thinks about it. I know Balo, he might jump in later and see what's happening out here, man. But so I was just like some internet conversations I've been having on my on Facebook. Right. I don't even, I'm not a fan of the genre or whatever. So I ain't know nothing about what's it, Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name?
I think it's Aldean.
Aldean. Okay. Yeah. Right. So Jason Aldean, he had apparently he had a song. He got this song. Hey, it sounds good. I mean, as far as a country song, it sounds good to me. Sound like what a country song would sound like. But apparently some people got upset. I don't know. But then I was thinking, I don't know who got upset because I don't know nobody who got upset.
I was just about to ask you, who are these people?
And so then I had to look at the source again, and I was like, oh, it's it's that crowd and folks, man, like Candace Owens and the whole little right-wing media crowd. Like they were like, yeah, look at this song, and I know the liberals hate it, and yeah, go America. And I was like,
America.
like cool. I don't know. It doesn't make me mad. It's just weird. But then the topic though, I was gonna chop up because you're from. Oh, I'm about to die over here. You're from Greensboro?
Yeah.
Okay. So I grew up in a small town. All right. I grew up in a small town. So I don't know. And I see some small towns. I don't know if it's the glory that they talking about. But I'm gonna play part of it because I can play the whole thing.
I mean, Greensboro, the biggest little city you gonna get, but it's in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
You go. I know I live in Stafford right now. Sometimes my navigation to send me up Highway 29 through Danville and all that. That's where the dude been there for years, got this huge, just on a pole, Confederate flag just flying. Been there for years. And I'm like, man. And I forgot about it till probably about last year when I had to go that way to get home.
Well, they say heritage, not hate. They say.
You're lost, man.
Hey, here's a piece of hold on, here's somewhere.
Again, that's now that I hear it, you're not gonna go to a small town to do that. All the protests, like,
woo, boy, hey, boy, that made me feel woo. Boy, I feel woo.
Come on down here to Monroe.
USA, baby. Hey, woo.
Let's go, baby. Mark.
Hey, I just want to get me an eagle, put that thing on my shoulder, and stand one knee up and just look into the horizon. But yeah, that was basically the song
They got liquor
talking
stores in
about.
old towns like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I could have swore, man, because I do some properties and stuff, and look at some properties in Wadesboro one time, and I don't know. That small town don't feel so morally superior, but I don't know. But it's all good. That song, that's that political catnip, get the people riled up and feeling spirited about America. It's all good, man. And then they can.
I get what he's trying to say, but it's
Yeah,
just like he's like, it don't make sense what you're trying to say. Like, you didn't say it too well.
Well, it's one of those things to get people riled up. Like politically, they get them riled. They go, "Oh, those liberals in the city suck," and it's a song like, "Yeah, you city liberals suck, and we're the morally superior ones," and all that. And it's gets them all hyped up. It's it's what happens. Country music is good for that. It's good for they try to get the boys riled up.
Whatever floats your boat, bro. I'm like, hey man, you got it.
Hey man. So, but then what I did disagree with, somebody online was that some people were saying that it was racist, like the song was racist. And then so I'm listening to the song. I
ain't quite catch that.
I was like, I don't know that. I really didn't understand the articulation to why it was racist. It's just one of those. I guess it makes people feel that way because it feels very MAGA-ish, like
without saying it,
like a January 6th theme song-ish. But I don't know about racist though. Just politically, it's got its little undertones. But that's how the country is now. Everybody thinks everybody's evil, and nobody can think for themselves.
You can't even look at anybody funny without catching the charge.
Can't do it. That's like, I mean, if you have a thought outside of a very liberal person, a lot of times, then they're like, oh, you're not. They Dr. Umar you. You get Dr. Umar out here. You're not the proper black man if you believe this. So, everybody's into that. Seems like I wish people could get out of it and just kind of, like in Congress. Have you ever watched Congress? Have you ever watched them? And like, cause I watch C-SPAN. Like, I'm boring like that sometimes. I watch C-SPAN. And I'll watch them like in action, and they spend more time.
Or like the recording.
They show it live. C-SPAN. I want to say it's live, and then.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, do you watch it in real time or do you watch like the re-airing of whatever?
Oh, I do both. Sometimes I watch the live ones, and then I watch. There's a couple of YouTube channels I watch that kind of replays it without all the talking and people trying to tell you what to think behind it. But I just like to hear it and be like, oh, okay. But yeah, I try to follow that stuff, man. But if you see it, they fuss all the time. They spend more time fussing than actually like legislating, like helping people. I don't know. But and then another conversation I had about that song. It's kind of funny. This boy. So I was thinking about, people saying like they were really mad about the song. And I was like, I don't know why you'd be mad, like, because you hear them say that. Because I keep thinking about stuff I'd rather not hear. And so I had a post earlier where I said, I'd rather listen to the country guy, the MAGA guy, than listen to Sexy Red. You know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I was unfortunate enough.
The pink and brown.
So yeah, so like I was in my truck driving at XM on, and for some reason they kept playing over and over my pussy pink, my booty hole brown, and I got
Pound
Town. I was
like, they were saying the words, or like
they were saying the words. It was because I got XM, and sometimes I play the music, and they got a bad habit of cycling trash through. But it was terrible. It's terrible. So I was saying,
I say treat people like that, like, man, just let them have a little funky 15 minutes of fame. They'll disappear soon enough.
Yeah. But so a conversation I was having, people was like, well, there's way worse stuff out there that's, on the radio you can hear that than that. And I agree with that. Because I'd much rather hear that than my booty hole brown. Would way much rather hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Or if you don't like, you always also just turn the channel.
Yeah, you just turn. Yeah, so I don't know. It's
I heard some bad music this year, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's been some terrible music, right? Yo, what is going on? What is going on?
I don't know. When Lil Uzi Vert, the first hip hop album of the year to go #1, I mean, damn.
That was a dumbass song. I heard somebody here. It makes my stomach hurt. What she's saying? Oh, he must be talking about Pound Town.
Yeah, I mean, can't disagree.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, bro.
I don't know. So, but I'd rather choose neither, man. I want some. You know what was good though? That Killer Mike album.
Was
Killer Mike? Let's play more of that. Then,
bro, I heard that Scientists and Engineers. I was like, oh, here we go.
Like, just.
Then I heard the rest of the album. I'm like, oh my.
So
thumbs up. That album's legit.
So yeah, so Killer Mike is. So if you guys are sick of what's going on, I would say that Killer Mike is an antidote. Because after I hear Booty Hole Brown, I go straight to the Killer Mike album right now. I'm like, okay, I gotta, because it's wild out here. Yeah. So what else is going on was, everybody's been talking about old girl. We know who the old girl is. She let us down out here. She let us down. Carly let us down. She let us down, bro. We was like, it was crazy. I remember my wife, she was like talking about it, and she was like passionate. Like everybody was passionate when they talked about it. Can you believe it? She saw a toddler and she's gone. It was like, and then come find out, we got Juicy Smoothie. She pulled the juicy, man. She pulled a juicy on us.
What was she trying to do? Like,
I don't know, man.
Like, what were you trying to? What was you trying to do?
I don't know. And then yesterday I saw some. I was kind of bros through the sorority fraternity circles, and there was some AKAs was not happy because Kaylee's an AKA.
Yeah, I saw somebody like they gave her a new line name. I was like, low key, that'd be a fire line name if it was a new situation.
Line name, and it was crazy. So I don't know.
But I mean, that's AKAs ain't got nothing to do with that, but it's just I'm a laugh, but two separate situations. Like they ain't got nothing to do with what she did.
When people do stuff like that, whoever they're associated with, you gotta
get shrapnel.
You gotta expect to get clowned a little bit. Yeah. You gotta expect it, man.
But shout out to the AKAs for opening up the credit union.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big shout out to AKAs. That was big. Hey, it's doing something.
They have one, and if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the Sigmas had their own credit union too.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Which means the Zetas could use it also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I'm wrong, somebody correct me on that.
Yeah, but I did hear about the the AKAs.
Yeah, so hey man. They about their business. That's all I can say about that. AKAs about their business.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I mean, everybody is, but
So shout out to the AKAs. They don't just make up stories. They do more great things than that. She's one person.
Hey,
so y'all out there.
Y'all didn't know.
So y'all Y'all, I leave people alone, man. Don't be ugly. Don't be ugly. All right, be nice. That's what we always say around here. Experience, be nice. All right. But I'm glad she's safe and nothing's wrong with her. You know.
Oh no, something wrong with her.
Oh no, there's
something
something
wrong with her.
damn wrong with her. There's something
She's
wrong
physically
with her.
safe.
I mean, like she didn't get, physically harmed, but mentally, somebody dropped her. Oh, and other thing too, her parents need to be quiet. They keep they I think they still believe she got
the kidnappers out there.
Yeah,
what do you look like? With a baby. Damn, the kidnapper with a baby.
See, and that's why this stuff happens, because we got parents out here in the world. They don't want to deal with their kids. They always want to defend them. Kid never wrong. Your kid pulled a whole juicy smoothie, and you still like, they still, oh, y'all don't know. We're still looking for the attackers. It's like, nah, man. She's on the internet looking up, man.
Looking up, like, you got to pay for an Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Like, favorite movie, Taken. How do you take money out of a register without getting caught? So, like, at least delete your browser history. Damn.
Yeah. So that's definitely not. It's not the move, man. It's not the move. But glad she's alive. But I hope they need to have some consequences for that. You can't be lying like that, because it's millions of
people.
It's actually millions of Black women and children missing. It's like a really big number, and it's a real issue. And
here's another dangerous aspect of it. Think about this. Think about this. If something actually does happen to her for real, and she reports it, who gonna believe it a second time?
Right.
So Lord, please put your hands over her. Don't let nothing bad happen to her. But then, I mean, that's the bed you made. If somebody threatened, I'm talking about something as small as some kind of unnecessary, police pull you over, something unnecessary happen, and you report that, who gonna believe you the second time? You did that to yourself.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna hold out about that much hope that there's a logical explanation for it. All this, that much. That's all I got. That's all I got.
I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. And so what you seen around the net here? What else is going on?
I gotta say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Buddy thought it was a good idea to be Black and go to North Korea.
Oh yeah, man. You know what? When I saw that, at first I read it, and I was like, you know what? I don't know why. I said, this is a Black soldier right here,
bro. And it happened back to back with old girl situation.
It's not a good weekend, folks. It's not a good weekend.
Y'all got us looking out here crazy.
Hey, we down out here. We down. Hey, we need a pick me up. We need somebody to do something.
You've been to Korea before, right?
Yeah, I did twice.
So did you ever go tour the DMZ?
Yeah, I was at one time I was at Camp Red Cloud, which is up there. Yeah.
Did you? I'm gonna just guess they told you, hey, don't go over there. In more or less words.
Man. Yeah, man. It's surprising he didn't get shot. Normally is heavily guarded and defended.
For people that don't know, you got North Korean side, South Korean side, soldiers just staring at each other.
Yeah.
At all times, waiting for one on a bus to move. Yeah. At all times, they sitting there just like that, not moving.
Yeah.
Buddy thought it was like, and the crazy, somebody said, what was he running from?
Yeah, and so apparently he got charged with assault.
He got into some fights at the club, was arguing that the bartenders were not giving him a drink, got detained. He had just got out of jail for like 50, 60 days. Got all the way to customs, then broke away from customs. got all the way on a tour to go tour the DMZ, and literally, ha ha ha, and ran.
Yeah,
Like a little kid, like, ha, you can't catch me, and took off
crazy.
running.
Man, shit, to North Korea, that's, but they probably gonna, I don't know, they're gonna use them and try to be like, hey, look, United
Mind you,
States
he's a
sucks.
23-year-old PV2 Cav scout.
Yeah, I don't know. They'll try to use them for a little bit, and then I don't know.
Remember the last dude, the white dude, he came back in a vegetative state and died later on when they gave him back, but he was a vegetable at that point.
Oh yeah. He tried to steal a flag or something.
He like tore down a propaganda poster.
Yeah, he tore down a poster, and see, he effed around, and people gotta realize, man, you go to other countries.
Found out.
You gotta know what the laws are. You gotta know what the laws are. You can't just go and do what you want.
Like you heard about what was that? It was some I only caught like a little snippet of it, and maybe you may correct me. A lady or somebody got arrested in like Dubai for yelling at somebody.
In Dubai, I also mentioned that she was in Dubai, and she had a rental car, and she crashed it, and tried to get her stuff out, and they wouldn't. They were not telling she could get her stuff out. So she started cussing out the cussing out the guy who had a rental car. So she's cussing him out. Now in Dubai, it is against the law for a woman to yell at a man, like legally the law. So, and it's illegal to cuss in Dubai too. I remember people going there on leave. Somebody tried to go there on leave, but I think most of our went to Bahrain when we was over there. But I remember them getting a briefing saying you can't, if you go there, you can't cuss, you can't. It's not like the United States. But yeah, so they locked her up. They took her passport, held her passport, and she over there.
But I mean, that's their different country, different rules. You got to know that stuff when you go there. That's why I mean, I get people with that mindset how the country is, America is, and everything like that. Like, up this country, this, that, and the other. Like, cool, you got a right to feel that way, but go over there and try that.
Yeah.
Just literally say, go. You just find you can't even cuss over there.
Yeah, so
you can't smoke, you can't do like it's little stuff you'll get arrested for, not like no, you're going to jail for stuff that you just do.
Like Americans, man, a lot of times Americans don't, they don't realize how well they got it. They really don't.
Yeah.
Even with the history of us and the country and all of that, at this point now in the present, you can really get a lot done, man, if you got initiative and drive. It's not, you're gonna be okay. So we gotta appreciate
your own way sometimes. Now, I'm not saying a lot of what people say isn't true and don't agree with it. I'm just like, all right, what's the alternative? Because I'm a like even before the military, I'm thinking about what's the second, third order effect of everything.
Yeah.
Like if I do this, then what's going to happen after that? How is that going to affect my family? How is that going to affect how I live and eat or whatever like that? Sometimes, like if you one of them people that think only for the moment, it's cool when it's only you and yourself. Because when your actions start affecting other people, like you a football coach.
Yeah,
you can't do certain things.
Man,
public, and it don't affect your team.
Yeah, it's the thing. You take that responsibility, and you try to do right by it. Yeah. Some people don't do that.
Sometimes just being a good person isn't that difficult if you really think about it. Sometimes in saying nothing can say more than actually speaking your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we said it a while back. talk about freedom of speech and things of that sort, freedom of speech don't mean freedom of consequence. And that consequence may only come from, a small minority group, but it can be a consequence that can make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Consequence don't mean you're going to get arrested or any physical hurt, harm, or danger will come to you. It could just mean this group of people don't mess with you no more. That's a consequence.
Because the First Amendment just means the government ain't gonna do nothing to you.
Yeah, that don't mean I gotta deal with you no more.
Yeah,
I don't have. Now you can say the craziest thing. You had the right to say that. They ain't gonna do nothing. That don't mean I gotta deal with you. He gotta deal with you. I want you around my folk. Nah.
Yeah, that's the thing when people talk about being canceled. I really don't believe in people getting canceled. I think what happens is you just tell people more about yourself, what you believe, and then as a result, you find out who really fucks with it. And some people just can't handle the fact that once people really find out who they are, nobody don't want to mess with you. It ain't you didn't get canceled. You just it's like with Michael Jordan. For all the years he never got political and got controversial because he didn't want to find out who really messed with what he believed in. Didn't matter to him.
You made me remember the dumbest argument that people would make about Jordan, and when I say they were so wrong, but every year you would hear somebody talk about it, posted, talk about Michael Jordan supporting private prisons and this, that, and the other. Come to find out, it's a white dude named Michael Jordan is like a senator or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, you big dummies.
They've been killing them.
They
right. Heard that for years, and it wasn't, apparently it wasn't true of somebody else,
Yeah, it was a white dude that's a senator.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then you tell him, nah. All right, man, believe what you want to at that point.
Right.
We got the internet for a reason, folks. You ain't gotta get into them old school arguments where you can't actually look up the facts of what you're talking about anymore.
Yeah. True indeed, brother. True indeed, man. So, anything else going on this summer?
Man, I'm ready for football to come back already.
Yes, sir. Ready for football. Ready to see. I think I normally give my predictions around this time of year.
Let's go to North Carolina high school. Step back from a second from your coach's perch. Who you think gonna win 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A?
1A. 1A. I'm not sure. I haven't followed it that much.
I know who will win.
Is Murphy still good?
Who?
Murphy. They out in the mountains. They know they win a bunch of them.
I don't know.
But they're normally a powerhouse out there. They've won a few. I don't know about back. Who back east is real good right now?
I don't even know who's 1A back east.
Yeah, I know. I just know Pamplico, and I know a few of the schools, but I don't know. I don't follow back east like that, like I used to. I'm out here in 4A land.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 2A. If Reedsville don't win it, it's a tragedy.
Yeah,
Reedsville. I'm talking about run the table.
Yeah, they got a lot of people back there, man.
Bro, they got that big 6'9" dude. I can't remember his name right now. And the dude, he a point guard on the basketball team, and I think he played receiving DB. Both they only juniors. No, matter of fact, I think they might only be sophomores. They either only sophomores or juniors. I'm talking about wrecking shop. I'm talking about where do you want to go to school? What you want to do? That type. And then they got a couple other guys. Man, Reedsville legit, bro. They'll be in there with a lot of teams.
Okay.
And they just got a new field too. So
man, they sound like a problem.
Yeah. 3A, I mean, I'm gonna say Dudley no matter what. I don't care.
Dudley.
Man, what y'all gonna do about it?
Hey, Dudley be in there. 3A.
They gonna be in there, but after that, damn, they got them 70-something points put on them last year in the playoffs. I like, damn.
Yeah.
But I gotta go to for some reason. I don't know what happened last year. I didn't make it to any games. I usually at least make it to 1 or 2. Even living up here. 4A. That's your over. I'm gonna let you speak on that if you want to.
4A, you know what? I think I ain't trying to get on the internet and say nothing spicy, so because I am on a coaching staff. But so where I'm at, Independence is looking good. Butler's always a staple out there. There's some good looking schools out there. So I ain't gonna make no pick though, because
y'all area, man. Y'all got talent, boy. Just the whole greater Charlotte area, man.
Yeah, it's dudes out. There's dudes in that area, man.
Y'all got some ballers, boy.
Man, it's been good, man. It's been good. Like, it's some kids I've seen. It's like, oh wow, you gonna get paid. It's like some of them jump out the box. Freshmen,
like I said earlier, we were talking about earlier. Like, as coming from a coach's perspective, you see a player freshman year, you just know the projection. Like, he's gonna be that one.
Yeah, some kids you look at and it's like, oh yeah, it's like I've had kids. It's like, okay, I think so. I see some drills. Oh my gosh, okay. They get pads on and it's like, oh yeah, all right, this is different. Yeah, and then some kids come in at like freshman year and they're horrible. I've seen guys who I just assumed they'd be done playing football in a couple of years and just go play tennis or the book club or something. And they end up being dudes, but they put the work in. Those are the kids I really respect more, because the ones who come in and get out of the mud, they were terrible and they stick with it and keep fighting through. Oh man, respect those kids. The kid that comes in naturally running a 4.3 and 6.5, they got a little bit easier path. They got to work too, but
I mean, their work is like staying consistent and getting even, because it's
more mental for those really gifted kids. Yeah. Staying in it, not getting arrogant,
and being able to get better.
Yeah,
like it's a level you can get to, but you got to break through that ceiling and get better. Like if you running, you 6'5", 230, run a 4.3, a junior high school, you like, damn, it ain't dudes in the NFL doing that.
Yeah, but exactly. I've seen kids like they get an offer and it's like the worst thing that could happen to them, because they get an offer and they weren't mentally ready, and they get some of them get arrogant, unfocused, think they're already there, and it ends up hurting them. I've seen some kids lose their offers from doing crazy stuff, thinking they're already there. Ain't there yet.
So like I mentioned earlier, like, with those guys in the NFL dealing with the running backs, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Pollard, them boys, how they devalue the running back position. Like,
well, I mean,
as a coach, would you say, like, if you're going to be a running back, you're going to be a running back. But if it's a guy that's like one of those tweener type players, he could play running back, but he also got, he could play, jump out there in the slot, play receiver, maybe linebacker, DB.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like, how do you say, develop the skills for all of it? Because, like, he's that special to play either side of the ball or multiple positions, but
Well, it depends on his size. Like, what's he going to be able to play at the next level? I think that's what a lot of coaches, who like make those decisions and care like about what the kid's going to do in the future. Then I'll probably put him there. I mean, running back, if we talk about it as an NFL position, it's just I guess people are just, it's a very analytic league, so they look at the numbers and how running backs just don't last long. So you get a guy in his first contract as a running back. As far as production, unless you got that Frank Gore mutant gene, most guys, man, they after that first contract, their production drops very low. So it's not like receiver and quarterback that had been hit a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Or like being an old lineman, like you just don't your body can't take that for so long, and the production has been down across the league. Guys. So you look at like Priest Holmes he had 2,000 yards, broke the record. Within like 2 years, he was out of the league. Jason Alexander is another one. He had that huge monster year. He was out of the league and within
Sean Alexander from Seattle.
Yeah, Sean Alexander. What'd I say?
Jason.
Oh yeah, Sean Alexander. My bad.
Oh, what's his name? Peyton Hillis when he made Madden.
Right. I mean, there's just those big years. There's normally a drop off, and there's only a few guys who've been able to to have that second contract and be very productive for a while afterwards. Running backs don't last long, so that's why they don't want to pay them and they don't prioritize them in the draft because it's not a long position. People don't play that for a long time. You're never going to see no 20-something year running back like Tom Brady.
I'm gonna give you a fantastical scenario, and I want I'm a dude, as we done said. I'm that dude. I'm about 6, coming out of high school. I'm about 6 foot, give or take. Let's call it rounded to 6 foot, solid 185. Alabama want me to come there to play running back. All right?
Nah, probably not. Not at 185.
No. But they see Alabama. No, listen. As I said, it's a fantastical scenario.
Okay, all right.
But let's make a little bit. But my build, they could tell I can gain a little bit more weight and still keep my speed and everything. Okay. It's just the way I'm stacked. But I'm trying to think of a. Not Alabama, there's still a decent D1 school. Central Florida, UCF, they want me to go there. They want me to play receiver or DB. No, and I'm that dude. I can go to the league. You see it.
Yeah.
As a coach, would you say to me?
Hey, one, go where you're getting paid.
I'm getting paid both.
So then two, I'll probably tell them
everything's equal except Alabama want me to play running back, UCF want me to play receiver or DB.
Yeah, well,
turn the two.
If you don't want to play running back, go to UCF. It's a D1. If you good, they're gonna see you. They find you. You'll be all right.
And that's why, one thing I never understood: a kid going D1 to sit the bench.
Well, sometimes somebody said, "How's Indy going to do this year?" Yeah, boys are looking good. I'm a quiet coach. I don't do no talking online. I just say, the boys working hard. We're looking good. I won't be the coach to be on nobody's board. That'll never happen. That'll never be me. But the boys looking good, man. Love all the boys, man. Love the program. But what was I saying?
If you could play there, find you.
Oh yeah. If you can play there, find you. Yeah. Especially like some kids do that. They go to these big D1 schools, and and they end up on the bench and sometimes if you're a freshman and they got a star, a sophomore there, I don't know. You might want to go where you're gonna play, so. But it's up to the kid, man. Sometimes sometimes the kids can get through it and be that guy, but you should be reasonable though and kind of realistic with it. You don't want to get buried in the sideline. But nowadays, guys just transfer. It's a transfer portal, so it's not now. You just get out of
That's
there.
ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You
you get out
transfer
of there.
2, 3, 4, bro. Sit down somewhere. It ain't working.
Yeah,
Like
right.
there's a basketball player at Howard, buddy. I mean, he like 26 because he started at Harvard, transferred to Ohio State, got hurt, then the COVID year and
Oh
all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah. COVID, yeah, they gave people a year, all
And then
that.
he at
Yeah,
Howard now. Like I'm like, bro.
yeah. I've been see. Yeah, it's been some old ass seniors, man. It's like I never seen so many like 24, 25 year old, 26 year old seniors, man. They got the extra year using the grad school. Yeah, I seen a few of those.
But like, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that. Old boy, the quarterback for Georgia, Stetson Bennett,
Oh yeah.
said, "Buddy ain't even graduate. How long you been in school? What 6, 7 years and ain't got?"
Man, hey, you know he was there for. He said, "Football's done. I'm done." You know, hey,
I'm like, dang.
as long as you got a plan, buddy. As long
I
as you got a
mean,
plan.
he ain't made a. Did he get drafted? He on somebody's roster right now.
He's on somebody's roster. Yeah. Until Hard Knocks come out, they're gonna hand him a playbook. hey, coach wanna see
Want to see win your playbook?
He's like, dang. He can be like, damn, I should have graduated. Nah, he might make a roster. He probably go to CFL. He's probably a CFL guy. Play in Canada, get busy.
I mean, you got all the CFL,
Yeah, now you got
USFL, XFL.
XFL. You got.
I learned something new.
Boys got all kind of options now.
Dude, I used to coach. Well, did I coach him? Well, he went to the middle school when I was still teaching. He plays in some like American Football League in Europe.
Yeah, I mean they got all kind of options and opportunities now.
Hey, okay,
it's cool. It's cool. I'm with it, man. I'm glad.
Hey, keep going.
The more opportunity, the better. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. But unless you got something else crazy that's going on.
Man, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff that I happened since we last night. That submarine. God, dog, what?
Yeah, submarine. Yeah. And that was, I don't know. That's just weird stuff, man. It's cool. It's all kind of conspiracy theories you can do with it.
Yeah. A lot. Yeah. We'll be here all day.
But I just RIP.
Yeah, for sure.
Won't get me like that. I don't care how rich I am. I ain't doing stuff like that.
Nigga, I would be thinking like you get a certain amount of money, you just like, man, let's go do some crazy. Like, how I'm gonna spend this?
Yeah, it was crazy because on the whole other side of the where further down, it was a whole boatload of people that drowned, capsized.
Oh yeah, they were talking about all the attention was to them.
Yeah, so that's how how it goes. That's how it goes. Some people get more attention than others. It's like in America, you don't really. I noticed like Americans count Americans' death, but a lot of Americans don't even count other people's deaths when stuff happens. First thing people do is go, how many Americans died? Oh, 0. Oh, thank God. And you be like, yo, but 2,000 of them of them. Yeah. That's a shame. Yeah. People don't.
I mean, that's just the reality of it.
Yeah, because like me, I guess I don't know. When I see people anywhere, I feel bad. Like I feel just as bad. Like, oh man, 10,000 people died in China. Oh, that sucks. I don't know. I hate to see it happen to anybody.
And the thing that pissed me off about the whole situation was people. I get, yeah, we gonna make jokes, haha, this, that, and the other. But then they want to put out these long ass think pieces about, like, yeah, we laughing at this, but where were you when this happened? And I'm like,
Yeah.
like, you overanalyzing stuff and ain't even analyzing it right.
Overanalyzing. Yep. Saw a lot of that online. Yeah, I pretty much was just, hey, I'm sorry the people died. Like, I don't know, like, it's the extent of it for me. I mean, it's kind of, I'm like, why are y'all down there? Then I saw like where the company knew that the submarine was faulty, but they were being cheap, and man, so it's kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be in no submarine though.
Nah, bro.
Good. Good. Stupid reason. What was that song? Crazy Reasons to Die. But yeah. I try to be on a boat on the water, but not under the water. That's the extent.
I ain't never been on a cruise before.
Yeah, I've been on there. I'll be on the ship, but I ain't going underneath. Hell no.
I mean, I know how to swim as good as I know how to play spades. I know how to not die.
Yeah.
I can survive.
Well, if you can't play spades, and depending on family, man, you might just want to.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Don't swim in them waters if you ain't scared to be deep.
I know the rules. I know how to play, but there's a difference between knowing how to play and being good.
Yeah, big difference. I'm decent at the spades table. Depends on, you get a good partner, but I ain't had a good partner in a while though. So, I got a good partner. I get busy with some spades, but.
Hey man, I'll be watching like, dang.
Because people will hate you for years. They'll be like, that's some bitch reneged back in 89. He reneged, man. I still don't mess with him. Yeah. So you gotta be careful about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, man. Look, we're gonna try to jump on a little bit more. With the fellas for sure. All right, hey, so look, hey, me and the girls, we in the lab, we talking, because we've been out a little bit, so we coming back out with some goodies, we're back Wednesday at 9, but we'll start in August, and sometimes I get bored and I just go live, just jump on, holler at my boy, chit chat, see what's going on in the world, man. Have that little, conversations, So in the future, man, feel free to join in on the conversations. Hit the link. You can jump in. Hey, let us know what you think. All right. So it just been a little drop in and part of the experience. What experience is always good. And we will see you guys next time. Peace.